Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows, Hypnocrow. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you to each and every one of you guys, whether you are a returning subscriber or a new subscriber to this channel. I am grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the support that you've been giving me on my journey. This video is for the star sign of Capricorn, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising, Capricorn or North Node, Capricorn in South Node, or Venus in Capricorn. These messages are for you for this week of November 23rd through November 29th, the final week of November already, okay? So before you see three different stars, 1, 2, and 3. And behind each star is a Moonology card. And the reason why we're using the Moonology card is because we have a new moon in Sidereal Scorpio, Tropical Sagittarius that is happening. And then behind it we have an angel answer card. So ask your question and then use your discernment as to which star is going to give you the answer to that question, whether it be a time frame or just something that you need to know. Behind it is the Butterfly Oracle card, which talks about the changes that this new moon is bringing, or how this new moon is affecting your situation and the changes that you can make. Take the advice as it resonates. So go ahead, Capricorn, pick your star now, ask your question. So here we have, this is the Chakra Wisdom Tarot cards, and this is the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards, and we're going to go ahead and do a Celtic cross spread for your overall energy for the week and get a glimpse as to what the energies look like. And then you can, after you're done watching that, pick your star, go right to your specific answer. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, Capricorn, and shuffle up these cards. I did shuffle them beforehand, but I wanted to do a quick couple of shuffles on screen and then cut them for you, Capricorn, pulling your energy in. Okay, so that's one deck. So let's go ahead and cut and shuffle the tarot deck just like we did that deck. For you, Capricorn, for this week of November 23rd through November 29th, give us a glimpse of Capricorn's energy this week, because you can always change the energy with choices that you make. So that's why I say a glimpse. Okay, so there we go. Those are your cards. So let's go ahead. When Capricorn turns on this video, what's the energy that they are sitting in, their current energy? So Princess of Swords and Bittersweet. So Capricorn, I feel like you need to rise above some bitter words that were spoken out of hurt wounds. I feel like you need to rise up out of the bitterness of this conversation. Even if you feel like your pride has been hurt, or if you have been some hurtful words even come out of your mouth or somebody else's mouth and they were pretty bitter about it. I feel like they're telling you that you need to rise up out of that wound, feel the sweetness of the lesson, and find peace with it. So that's what I feel like you are coming into this week with. I feel like there definitely has been a battle of words. Absolutely. A lot of hurtful words. Somebody not wanting to hear what you have to say. is something else that I feel. Definitely somebody who doesn't want to listen, doesn't want to sit down and have adult conversation. Um, okay, so what is challenging you this week? Knight of Coins. So a decision, perfection. Alright. So what is challenging you this week, Capricorn, is for you to make this decision and trust that it's the right choice for you to again rise up out of the bitterness of these words that somebody has spoken to you, and allow yourself to make the choice to move forward. I feel like here is your guardian angel around you, Capricorn, helping you with the situation, helping you to rise up out of this. I feel like this is a little bit of angelic help, putting this guide around you. I feel like the guardian angel is of a feminine energy, so it would be really soft and sweet and peaceful and serene. So I feel like you are being challenged to just accept the situation, right? Accept that, you know, somebody is communicating out of their own bitterness, and I just refuse to listen to the words that they have to say, because they have a need to always be right, is what I feel. They always feel like they're right. So what is the root of this current situation? We have the Knight of Swords. There is that need to be right energy, self-worth, right? So this person definitely does not value your words. They don't value the advice that you perhaps have to say to them. They feel they're always right, and therefore you guys have a lot of bitterness in words. So I feel like Spirit is telling you, Capricorn, to just move ahead. Make the decision to value yourself enough not to keep yourself stuck in this situation of caring about what somebody else thinks with the perfection, because it's about their words. Third chakra, third chakra, third chakra, and look at the tunnel of words that's coming out. These words that's being spoken by this person is out of pain. Out of pain. It's like they're using, I feel for some of you Capricorn, this person is using a wound against you. And they're trying to keep you stuck in this situation, and the divine's like, no. See, what we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to help you to rise up out of the bitterness of these people's advice or words, and we're going to block that off and make you see that they don't value you anyways, and there's no use in sitting there in the bitterness of this conversation. That's why they're bitter towards you, because they have low self-esteem. So therefore, that's what they project upon you. And that's what I see here. You're seeing that. And you're seeing that this person does not value you. So here you are, right? Making the right choice that's in the best interest of yourself, is just rising up out of it and moving forward. You can see the path ahead. There may be no co-passenger, but that's okay, because Spirit, I feel like Spirit has a plan for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and move forward. What is the recent past energy? The Sun and renewal. Yeah. All right. So in the recent past, I feel with the Sun card coming through here in reverse, you had to go through a bit of an enlightenment, is what I feel. I feel a big time enlightenment, a big time clearing of this wound. I feel like it was very, very painful, but it was very, very necessary. And it was necessary so that you could see your way forward, right? And that's exactly what you are doing. You are finding a sense of peace with this bitterness from this person, and you're not going to allow them to project their negative words upon you. And you are going to find a sense of peace with the fact that you two are not meant to move forward together. You are going to be, you're going to be moving forward on your journey by yourself. At least for this moment. And the fact is it's because it's necessary for your own peace of mind, for your own enlightenment. That's why the divine is coming in and assisting with this guardian angel. But so that you can have a sense of renewal, a sense of hope, a sense of confidence, a sense of worthiness, feeling worthy, a definite empowerment. You're going to see that this person is just going to block your light, and you're choosing yourself, which is absolutely beautiful, especially coming through Virgo, through the root chakra. You're choosing yourself. And you're choosing to put this situation to rest. Alright, so where should you put your focus at this week? The Emperor and Quest. Where you should put your focus at is on your journey. Where you should put your focus at is taking back control, taking back your power from this situation, and standing firm in that power on your journey, and trusting the angels and your guides are around you, guiding you no matter what twists and turns may lie ahead. The Emperor talks about Mars. So Mars could be greatly affecting you, Capricorn. Mars also represents Aries. So you may want to see where Aries is at this week, because it could be wherever Aries placement is, that could be what's affecting you the most. That in Mars. So where you should put your focus is definitely on your journey. And being able to step into the unknown, right? Step into the unknown and trust the journey. Allowing you to discover the truth of who you are. And being able to face that truth head on as the Emperor, as the divine masculine. Being able to face it head on, and what better person to come out and is where you need to put your focus. You need to focus on your journey. And being able to face any obstacles or twists or turns that may come your way, Capricorn, on this journey. Trust that it's happening for a reason. Why? Because you're being divinely guided. You have a special spirit guide for this purpose. Okay, and it is definitely important because you're mastering something with the divine masculine coming through here. You are mastering something. But that's okay. Once you master this, then you can move forward on your journey. So that's why they're telling you to focus on your journey. Focus on taking back your power from this situation and focusing more on yourself and your personal truth and your destiny here on earth. And that's exactly what you are doing coming into this week, is focusing on that. And blocking and protecting yourself from the person right here in the background who is projecting negative, hurtful words to you. Okay, Capricorn, that's what I see for you. So let's go ahead and see what's coming towards you, Capricorn. Up the Three of Wands and gratitude, right? So you're definitely being grateful for the lessons that things have taught you, because these lessons have caused you to grow. Um, and what's coming towards you is you making this decision to move forward and create a life of gratitude, of love, of service, of that higher calling, because that's what you're doing. You're realizing that you do have a higher calling. Because I feel a lot of you Capricorns are clairaudient, claircognizant, and you hear your spirit team, your angels, your guides. And I feel like this is a special God that's coming in at this time on your destiny to assist you with this ascension, this lifting up. So what is coming towards you is, I feel like you are recognizing that. You are seeing that. And you are ready to take that next step, is what I feel here. And knowing that you are more than capable of this mere bickering of this situation. You know you're worth more than that. Absolutely. Right here with the Three of Wands in reverse. And you were gaining enlightenment, and you were raising the consciousness of others through this enlightenment. So you're stepping into self-mastery. The gifts you see in others live within you. So again, you are mastering something, and that's exactly where I felt you needed to put your focus, is because you are mastering something. Exactly. And it is part of this mastering of this is a catalyst for growth on your spiritual gifts, on your journey. So you're done waiting for a situation. You got this download coming through this week that is going to be part of your ascension journey. Again, there is a baby involved, perhaps in the situation. You could be finding out that there is an extension to the family. Maybe you're becoming a mom, a grandma, an aunt, a sibling, whatever the case may be. And then here's the father, somebody who wants to be supportive, somebody who would be a good father, would be very, very supportive, a good provider. So there could be an extension to the family coming, and you could be getting that news for the underlining energy here. See, here's a kid, right? You already may have a child with this person, and finding out you're pregnant again, or at the end of a pregnancy, because I'm pretty sure Capricorn, I pulled that a couple of months ago, and it's still coming through. So this pregnancy is still coming through. So this pregnancy could have something to do with somebody else. And this person could be saying, hey, I'm pregnant, and you need to stay with me. And very manipulative with their words on an emotional level. And this person could be saying, no, I don't think so. I'm choosing to walk away and perhaps be with this person. So that is something else that I am feeling, and knowing and trusting the journey. Maybe coming in even and apologizing for leaving that chair sitting and you waiting for them to return. Could be that whether there's a lot of bickering. I felt that there's a lot of bickering, a lot of arguing, a lot of emotional things being said back and forth, causing a lot of wounds. Alright, so That is what's coming towards you. How are you viewing yourself, Capricorn? The Empress, balance. So how are you viewing yourself? I feel as somebody whom perhaps I do feel a mother energy, but I feel like you kind of feel like there is definitely a lot of haters around you, and I feel like how you're viewing yourself is all these haters inflicted a lot of wounds, right here. There was a lot of wounds inflicted in these words of what these people said. I do feel there is a custody battle, a lot of he said, she said shit, so to speak, happening when it comes to you being worthy of this child or this baby. I do feel a lot of backstabbing energy, and that's how you're viewing yourself. You've been stabbed in the back. You feel stabbed in the back by these haters, the ones who are projecting negative words, hurtful words. Again, it could be very well a court case. Yeah. So that's how you're viewing yourself as, well, you know what? Maybe I need to be hasty and stand my ground. And I feel like that's how you could be viewing yourself as, hey, I need to stand my ground with this situation. And you may be feeling a little reluctant. Also, um, there is a reluctance and a hesitating due to past experiences, and I do feel it does have something to do with custody in a courtroom. See how these three people are mad right here? It's like they're projecting that anger through hurtful words about this person or you, Capricorn. And you also could be viewing the situation as this person is reluctant to change. The perhaps your the partner of this child, whether it's you or the other person. How are people viewing you? The Six of Cups and Enlightenment. So a lot of people see you as somebody who's stuck in the past. Especially with Enlightenment in reverse. You're too stuck in the past to see something for what it is. And that makes perfect sense because you're coming into this week with trying to rise up out of these hurtful words, these emotional wounds from people, the haters, so to speak. The haters. And I feel like it is blocking your sight forward because we do have third eye and third eye coming through here. It's blocking your vision forward. That's why this specific guide is coming in and helping you to rise up out of it. And helping you to see the sweetness of what has happened. To let go of this reluctance to bring about change. And I feel like there could be somebody coming towards you who would be the good parents, who would be the good dad, who would provide. And I feel like you could be judging them from your past experiences. And that's making you reluctant to trust them. And I feel like that's perhaps how they're viewing you right here, is they're seeing that reluctance due to past experiences. And this could very well have to do with that custody case that I feel. kids. Six of Cups often represents kids. And then we have the mom coming through here. So it could be, too, somebody's mom that is talking smack about the situation, too. About the kids. Saying, oh, well, she wouldn't be a good mother, or she wouldn't be able to provide what they need. Like projecting them negative words. Which is, in turn, busting down your self-esteem. Alright, so that's what I feel for Capricorn. So let's keep moving. Hopes and fears, Five of Swords, and acceptance in reverse. So I feel like for a lot of you, when it comes to this gift, I feel like you just I feel like a lot of you have just laid the swords down and refused to accept the situation. And that is a fear. It's out of fear is what I feel. Because I feel a lot of you are gifted. And you need to accept this gift that you have, that maybe you are very spiritual. Maybe you do have visions. You have premonition dreams. There could be clairaudient in here. Claircognitive. So I feel like you could be fearing this gift and be refusing to accept that you have this gift of hearing your spirit team. You could have told somebody and they used that against you and told you that you are fake. Or be spreading that negativity around that you're fake. That is something else that's coming through. And it could be somebody's mother saying that. And all it's doing is it's pushing you to feel insecure about what you're able to channel, what you're able to do. And a lot of you, as far as the hope side, I feel like you're hoping to walk away from this drama and move forward, is what I feel, right? Right here. You're hoping to rise up out of this drama and accept this lesson and go on your own for a while. And leave that chair empty. Because this person doesn't value you anyways. Outcome. Yep, King of Wands. A miracle. Yep. So, I feel like the outcome is you're going to feel this state of peace, this state of purification of your energy. We have the King here, so there's definitely mastering this lesson of the strength and the power that you truly have over your situation with the King of Wands there. This could have something to do with the new moon in tropical Sagittarius as well. So that is beautiful energy. I'm happy to see that for you, Capricorn. You could be looking at the situation as the divine performs a very magical miracle for me by helping me to rise up out of the bitterness of this gossip, of this these people's words. And that's why I feel like in the hope part of the hopes and fears, I feel like you're hoping to put this drama behind you. And accept that, you know what, this may have been just part of my journey, part of the healing process, is what I feel. So, miracle. Yeah, it's stand in your integrity and be honest, and don't be reluctant to speak your truth, right? And to trust. You instinctively know what is authentic and trust this, and that goes back to where to put your focus at back here, is on your quest. You know, you're going to be able to trust and know that this person is authentic. They look fire energy coming through here again. Because the divine masculine is Aries. And then here would be, I think, Aries energy. So it could be strong Aries energy, but the Wands energy could just be that passion, that newfound power of enlightenment, of tapping into the power to be authentic and stand in their integrity. So I feel like you need to trust this person and look at them as a miracle, somebody who was sent your way from the divine, and that this person is authentic, and to trust this, okay? Because this person is not your past, all right? So I feel like there is the shedding of perhaps an old relationship, and perhaps something new coming in the mix. Maybe somebody you can start a family with. Maybe you've already are pregnant, and this person could be coming back around, and you're wondering if you can trust them after what happened the last time. Spirit is telling you, yes, they're coming through authentically this time. So choose to accept this situation on this journey, because they are meant to cross your path on this journey. All right, so let's go ahead and check and see what's on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. These wounds were all part of the growing process. So these wounds were all parts, they were like growing pains, is what it was. Growing pains that made you see how truly strong you are, Capricorn. That's what this was. The underlying energy, all these wounds were all part of the growing process. So basically there were growing pains. And that's how you need to see that. It's the sweetness of this whole situation was all a catalyst for my growth. I had to go through this. Now I have this wand, I am picking it up, and I am moving forward. And now I feel like here comes the birth of the baby. Because I feel like you two are going to come together. Here, this to me looks like the hospital. And you're going to look at this baby as a miracle that was created out of a very passionate and loving relationship. So I do feel for some of you, the person that you are pregnant to is not the same dad as perhaps other children that you do have. But I feel like it caught you off guard, because I feel like you may have found out that you're pregnant, and you two had separated before you found out, and then you got separated and you found out, and you left that chair empty because you wasn't sure how the other person may have handled it or been able to accept it. So you were focusing more on standing in your own power and providing for this new addition to the family, and trusting that it is part of the divine plan too. There's a lot of messages coming through here for you, Capricorn, for what I see. So that is it. I'm going to stop rambling and stay tuned for your pick of stars to get your questions answered. Alright, Capricorn, for those of you who chose star number 1, let's get right into it. So, how is the moon affecting you? Conclusions are within reach. Yes, they are. It's showing you this. Conclusions are within reach. You're going to be able to rise up out of the situation and move forward, making better choices. Perfect timing. Yeah, it's the perfect timing to conclude this part of your journey, conclude this part of your quest. This again, and accepting that it was all part of your growth process. It was these growing pains. It was all these wounds. That's why they hurt so bad, because it was like growing pains. Do you remember as a child when you were growing up, you would have pains in like odd places? Mine was always in my legs because I'm real tall. And that's what I feel. You're feeling these ascension symptoms, and it's all part of the growth process. So it's the perfect time to conclude this elevation and start focusing on your journey. Emotions, yeah, has a lot to do with your emotions. Heart space right here. For some of you, you may be unable to express your emotions, and that's why you're so reluctant. That's why you hold it in. And I feel like Spirit is telling you it's time to conclude holding that back, right? Because for some of you, you may be like a volcano. You may be like a volcano, stuff it all in, and then something triggers you, and something from 50 years ago that didn't even happen to this person is going to come out, and you're going to be mad at them for that situation. That's this Princess of Swords here. It's time to rise up out of that bitter communication. It's time to conclude these emotions and stop speaking out of these wounds. Reach for the stars, right? Reach for the stars, like the rainbows coming up out of that cup. Reach for the stars. So here is your bird. Claircognizant, the ability to have clear thoughts, to communicate with my higher self. Yeah. So you're claircognizant. And it is a perfect time to conclude these overbearing emotions and connect claircognizantly. Root chakra, no, still need to do some more healing. So you're still, perhaps you're wondering if everything that you hear is coming from the angels, and it could be telling you no. You're still doing some healing of these emotions that obstruct your clear thoughts, things that these wounds that you constantly think about, allowing the wounds to interfere. So here we have another one. Migraines are normalcy for me. I can't think, never have the power to see or make positive decisions. So you get a lot of headaches. And that is part of the growing pains. Because when you get stressed out and you get mad, it causes headaches. It causes a mental imbalance because you don't think straight, right? You don't think straight when you're mad. So you be getting, one of your growing pains could be migraines. And until you get your head together and remove this emotional obstacle, you're not going to be able to think clearly or make positive decisions, and that is what you need to do. So I feel like a lot of you may have some mental chatter, and you like your ego, you hear your ego more than you hear the angels, and that's the mind situation, which these emotions and these fear-based negative thoughts, that's what they do. That's your ego, and it disconnects you from this particular guide that's trying to help you. Okay, so here we go. And it says lapis lazuli, the Egyptians' favorite. It contains the soul of the gods and the key to spiritual attunement. Throat, third eye, crown, Sagittarius, and Venus. And we did have the Empress come through here, and she represents Venus. So lapis lazuli will help with your throat to be able to express yourself. Your third eye, so that you can see your next step forward. Your gift of claircognizance where you can connect to your higher self and your guardian angels and heal the migraines. Air chakra, 444, so you can be seen as synchronicity. I give and receive with an open heart and bind myself to all living things, rose quartz and malachite. That will help you with the growing pains. And then this little crow, and it says, place amethyst crystal on your third eye brow chakra to help cleanse and open clearly to see your next step. Clearly be able to know what my next step is, to be able to hear, to know what my next step is. So clearing out that emotional wound helps to clear out this negative thought pattern that keeps causing you stress, headaches, migraines. It opens you up to receiving the messages from the divine. And they're telling you that it's time to conclude this. It's time to conclude this ache. It's time to conclude this healing process. You're ready. Okay? So let's go ahead and see what the heart of the matter is. Yeah. This person may have promised you something, or maybe this person wants to promise you a future together. And it is perfect time to conclude this negative pattern from the past and trust and focus on you two maybe meant to walk the rest of your journey together. This could be, your Venus, right? And we have Mars coming through. Divine masculine, divine feminine coming through. That's maybe why there's been so many challenges. Maybe that's why this person's been part of your growing pains. Because you two could be divine counterparts. We have you focusing on the divine masculine, the emperor, and here you see yourself as a divine feminine who's reluctant to change because of past experiences. So let's go ahead and see what's the signs that you're being shown. Yeah, the emotional rainstorm of emotions. Yep, so let's go ahead and pull a chakra crystal. Right, so they're showing you these emotions and what needs to change and conclude. That way you can take your next step forward on your journey. If you don't already have children with this person, this could be somebody you could have children with in the future. Maybe you already have children with them. Maybe you don't have any children, but you're finding out you're pregnant, but there is a baby in this energy somewhere along the line. Trust, third eye chakra, tourmaline. Trust your intuition. It is in contact with a higher source of knowledge. Yes. Right there. Enlightenment. Quest. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull your postcard from Spirit for a final message for Capricorn, for whoever chose star number 1 for Capricorn. Ooh, a bunch of cards just fell. Hold on 1 second. What card wants to come out? One card only. What card? What card? Okay. You are loved. Wow. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. You are loved. Okay. And then this is the back of your postcard if you want to stop the video and take a gander. Alright, Capricorns, dearest you, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to inanimate life and birthed it into existence. Love is without conditions. It is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as others, separate from, better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever. We just adore you over here. So, yeah, this person is this person that could be coming towards you is a divine counterpart, especially with both you showing up as Empress and Emperor. This person is a divine counterpart, and you need to trust that. This person, you guys separated, got back together, separated, got back together, put a lot of wounds within you, but that's okay because these wounds were all part of your growing process, the growing pains that you needed on your journey. You two are connected. It's a higher relationship. You guys are connected at the soul level right here. You guys always have been, but both or one of you was not as awakened as the other one in the past before you guys separated. So again, you need to trust that. You need to trust your intuition when it comes to this person. You will know. So change the emotional rainstorm that you are in, conclude it, and reach out, or allow this person to reach out to you. Thank you for watching star number 1. Have a great week. Alright, for those of you who chose star number 2, let's get into it. Alright, so how is the moon affecting you and your loved ones are safe? So for some of you, this could be talking about you and your children. You could already have children, or like I said, you're pregnant. And the moon is coming in and reflecting back to you that you guys are protected and you're safe within the next few months. So there could be a change in perhaps a dwelling place within the next few months. There could be a change in perhaps this relationship within the next few months. You could be moving in together, maybe getting married if you're not already married, and starting this family and trusting the things you're being provided for is something that I feel. Welcome the new. So for some of you, I feel like within the next few months, this is when you're going to have your baby. You're about ready to. So I feel like you are, or either within the next few months, your baby is going to be born, or within the next few months, you're going to be finding out you're pregnant. And it's going to be to your perfect partner, your divine counterpart, is what I see here. We have Howlite. Sorry if there's a glare. Howlite, third eye, Gemini, put in your pocket to absorb yours or anyone else's anger. Yeah, so they're telling you to carry a piece of howlite in your pocket to absorb the anger from these other people who are going to be upset. That way it don't affect you and your baby. A good, love, bad, sad, news, happy. So there's some sort of news, right? Welcome the news. Yes, very quickly. Be careful, fire burns. So another fire reference, which we already pulled through with King of Wands, and the divine, the Emperor, both fire energy. So I feel like be careful with some people around you, because somebody could be very angry and they want you to protect your energy, protect yourself, protect your family. And I feel like there is definitely some news coming in, something new within the next few months. Like I said, somebody's going to find out they're pregnant is what I feel. Somebody's finding out they're pregnant. And this news is coming in very quickly. Somebody could either, like I said, be having a baby too, and somebody else is mad when they hear this news. Let's pull the next card here. Maybe with some challenges. So there could be some challenges involved in this whole situation, but that's okay because they're telling you to trust that you're safe from this person who is trying to project these negative words through anger. Yeah, I feel like this is that person's ex. Yes, love and trust communication comes in divine spring or season. So there is, Capricorn, somebody coming towards you that is coming in the perfect time. There's going to be challenges there. There's going to be some people behind the scenes who are going to try to slander you. So be very careful with that and not react to it, even though this person may try to challenge you. That's okay because this person is very chaotic. So don't allow their anger to burn you. And you're being challenged to see it as all part of the growth process. Alright? Trust that whatever this person is saying, that you're divinely safe. So I feel like this person's mad because you're going to be finding, I feel strong pregnancy. Strong pregnancy. Child, yoga post, another reference to child. Aventurine, red jasper, oranges, carrots, ruby. Yeah, sacral chakra, there's that pregnancy coming through. The need to let go of mental, emotional, physical, codependent. So it's about the need to let go of mental, emotional, and physical wounds that cause perhaps a codependent addiction. So you need to let go of these wounds from the past, where you had people who were a little too overly dependent on you, and they were like sucking. They didn't value you, but they were like used them emotions against you to get what they wanted, is what I feel. And I feel like you need to let go of that pain, of these wounds, and not care about if somebody gets angry, because this is just a challenge. This is all part of your growth. You need to focus on your journey with this person. Like I said, that you could be finding out you're pregnant too. Maybe their past person is pregnant too. You got to think about that. And maybe they're pregnant, and instead of staying there, they're choosing you, Capricorn. So that is something that's coming through as well. But there's a lot of, I feel, court energy coming through here. Like a lot of time spent in courts. And I feel like this could be their ex slandering you in court as well. And fighting for custody. Like they could be going back and forth for custody of their kids. And then she may be finding out you're pregnant and just like talking all kinds of trash on you. Or finding out your person's pregnant and it's yours, depending on who you are, male or female. But there's definitely a pregnancy involved in here. And it's part of the journey. And it's a twist that comes with the growth. Okay? So that's how you need to look at that situation. I also see for some of you, you could definitely be moving in together. And you're starting to feel safe with this person. Because why? Because you're letting go of them wounds. But I feel like they're telling you this person may come in and ask you very quickly. And you could be moving in the springtime with them. Maybe you're wanting to take things slow. Yeah. So this is, I feel like for some of you, you've been fantasizing about having the perfect person. I feel a lot of you meet up with this person in the 5D realm. I do feel that you two meet up in the 5D realm to heal a lot of these issues that you're having. And you see that. You're seeing that that's the trouble, the drama. Yeah. You meet up in the 5D realm and you work through in the 5D realm what is actually clouding this pain, the bitterness. You're working through it. And what it's doing is it's opening up your clairvoyance. So again, put this highlight in your pocket. And what it'll do is it'll protect this person who fantasize about perhaps even being with your person. It may even go as far as to light it inside and visualize. For some of you, they maybe try to cast a spell on you as well. So be aware of that. Maybe even a love spell on your person. Because they're so they're fantasy, right? That they actually think that they're going to get them. So it could be a past girlfriend, past wife, past lover, male or female, that was very codependent on your energy but didn't value you. So there could be in the future a move for you, and I feel a lot of you have children, or if you're pregnant, this child moving in together. It's like a fantasy come true, because this is something I feel that you have waited for. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull your chakra card. Alright, here we have a flipper. Root chakra, smoky quartz. Strength comes from the connection to the root of your being, right? And the root of their being would be that fantasy to move in together, to get married, to have this happy family, to build this strong foundation of this family. Because in the past, the situations didn't work. But there's a reason for that. Because this person is coming in and crossing your path, and you need to focus on that, not focus on this past wound. And they're telling you, you have the strength to let it go, what has burnt you. We have fire burns and smoke, right? Because this wound is still smoldering, is what they're calling it. This wound of being burnt is still smoldering. So it's time to let that go and take this water of self-love and pour it on this smoldering fire. And follow your intuition, follow your journey. Okay? And trust, right? Welcome in new things. Within the next few months, something new is coming towards you. And I feel like it does have something to do with that baby. Baby on the brain. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull your postcard from Spirit for Capricorn. Pick a star, number 2. Alright, so here is your card. I'm sorry for the glare or the blackout. I really can't see. I know that you guys can, but For some reason, it's like I have to move the blinds with the sun. Okay. Alright, so it says, you are loved, Capricorn, and then this is the back of your card. It says, dearest you, Capricorn, we are sending you waves of love and joy as we watch you reap the rewards of your tenacity and faith. We know how long it is taking you for you to reach some of your goals and that you've had disappointments along the way. Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune into the vibration of well-being. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality. And that is exactly right here. This fantasy world. This smoky fantasy world. But we know that happy rewards are on their way to you even now. Change is the only constant, so be open to it. Don't be reluctant to the change, which is where you're seeing yourself. You will achieve your dreams and more, we promise. But more important, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments, the gentle breezes, the soft kisses, and the quiet commitments. Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself, not in arriving at any destination. The journey, the quest, right? You are surrounded by so much love and care. Can you feel us? Right? Love and care. Your loved ones are safe and cared for and protected. Alright, so if for some of you who resonate with number 2 and you are finding out you're pregnant, they're also coming in and telling you that this new baby is divinely orchestrated. So don't allow these emotions to cause you to see something different, because this is a reward for all the work that you have put in. Okay, thank you for watching and have a great week, Capricorn. Alright, Capricorn, for those of you who chose star number 3, let's go right into it here. The moon, nothing is yet set in stone. So I feel like that's because there's a lot of emotions involved in this situation. I feel like there's a lot of waves that come towards you. Like some days you feel good, like you can accomplish anything. And then other days you feel really low, sort of depressed. Be assertive, yeah. So you need to get up out of this wavy emotions of highs and lows. Find a sense of balance. Take off that mask that is causing these highs and lows on your emotions. And tune in is what I feel. Yeah, finances. So for Capricorn, there could be perhaps a job interest that you may have to go after. But you're not sure of whether or not you should step into that. And I feel like Spirit is telling you, if you don't be assertive and go after it, nothing will come about it. You won't have that increase. You won't have that new job. You won't have the financial abundance that you are trying to achieve. So again, they want you to take off some sort of mask that you're wearing emotionally. Maybe there's a fear behind it. Yes, things will work for the good and expand with the help of partners and team players. So yes, be assertive. Things will work out. You will have team players. You will have people who are going to help you. Okay. And you're seeing the signs and synchronicities. Stop and listen. Pay attention. Wisdom is coming your way through music, spirit animals, other people, or numbers. So there could be some people coming towards you to help you. Maybe make some sort of an offer to you. But you need to listen to your intuition, and trust. Learn to trust what you feel, because some people may not be good employee or team worker material. So I feel like they're telling you to weed the situation out, right? Weed the situation out, because there's going to be some that are going to be trustworthy and some that aren't. So things will work out if you listen and pay attention to your intuition about the people around you. Be assertive with the ones who you cannot trust and get rid of them because of the drama, the emotional ups and downs that maybe they cause. And keep the ones whom are good workers, somebody who is going to build this business together, is what I feel. Okay, so it says divine protection for something divinely better. No, decide. So you need, or no, denied. So there is, I feel there could be somebody whom you've already tried to perhaps start a business with, and the divine come in and was trying to protect you and rise you up out of this situation, and it didn't work. And I feel like that's where the business part is coming in with the scales of balance that I see back here where it says balance right here. Well, not that one, but I know it's in here somewhere. Right here, the balance. Okay, so this person could have come in, right, and try to either take over your business, or try to tell you it's due, or but it was all for their own personal agenda. So what happened is perhaps you guys had to terminate some sort of a contract that you two may have created together. And I feel like this upset this person, and they were very angry, okay? And I feel like they spoke out of the wounds of this anger, because you've seen the signs that they was not somebody who was equal, somebody who was good, somebody who was a team player. They caused a lot of drama. They tried to take you down when it comes to this financial business, and that's why nothing was happening, was because of this person's intentions. So they're telling you to be assertive, protect yourself. There is some good people who will be team players, so pay attention. If somebody you know and trust comes towards you, it says, hey, this isn't he said, she said shit, but this is the truth. This is what I can prove to you. Trust it, okay? Because this person could be right here, be telling you the truth. And then there's some people who are there for their own agenda. This is definitely somebody right here that could be that good team player, who is that equal team player, a good partnership, okay? And then we have time to get to the heart of the matter. And I totally agree. So let's get to the heart of the matter here when it comes to this. Yeah. The proposition, somebody coming in and offering their heart, offering you this partnership. So the heart of the matter is protecting yourself from the people who don't value you, and paying attention to the ones who do, because there is somebody who's going to come in and offer you their heart, and it's going to be somebody legit, somebody who can be the team player. This is something better. So that's how you need to look at the old situation, is that person was part of your growing pains. Now it's time to heal that wound so that it can't be opened back up and bleed again. And trust and listen to the signs and synchronicities that are being shown to you, that this new situation that is going to be coming in, and this proposition is going to be legit. This person will be good. They will be a team player. They will be a good partner on this journey. You two are being divinely, you guys are crossing paths on this journey at the perfect time. So nothing is going to come of it if you don't trust this person. This person's going to be a good business partnership, but it's going to lead to more. There's going to be a lot of haters, and you got to accept that they are, all these haters are part of your growth. All right. So let's see what these signs are that they are showing you. What are the signs that you are showing, Capricorn? For star number 3, yep, the spider. So the spider shows you how everything is connected, right, on the quest. Everything is connected. And the spider also represents the feminine energy. She can come in and protect you. And it's like, to me, they just show me that dream catcher where she catches the preys who aren't good for you, spirit animals. So you're definitely seeing the signs of spiders around you. And it's making you see something. Seeing the ones who are being bitten, and how the divine is catching them, that negative energy in the divine web of stickiness. And showing you something that you can build together, something that will be positive, of a good, like you two are going to work together, right? So something that wasn't meant for you is getting caught in this spider web. This web is protecting you. When it comes to finances, this person could have been trying to curse you, curse your business. Maybe there was something done, like I said, maybe she come in and made an offer, but you decided to take off that mask of rose-colored glasses and see their true colors of what was being done, the highs and lows of their energy, their emotions, the things that were being said. And therefore, you are trusting in your spirit team on your journey to lift you up out of this energy and understand, right? The heart of the matter is this person was removed for your own divine protection. And that there is somebody new that it's going to build this business together with. They're going to be assertive. They're going to take control. Remember, Emperor, right? They're going to be assertive. They're going to take control. They're going to be a good boss. They're going to be a good partner in anything that you build on your journey. All right, there you go, Capricorn. So let's move into your chakra card here. And we have third eye chakra, amethyst. Intuition. Intuition is that little tug that pulls you towards your light. Yeah, so definitely listen to your intuition about the situation, because your intuition will be right on the money. So let's go ahead. And that's why you're being shown the signs and you're recognizing them. Definitely are. So let's pull your postcard, your final message from Spirit to finalize this third answer. So yeah, definitely crown chakra here coming through. See, crown. And it says, with love. So I'm going to show you the back of it real quick if you want to stop the video and watch it. Alright, Capricorn. So it says, dearest you, check in occasionally with yourself about your motives behind actions you plan on taking, especially when you have an end game in mind. Is the source of your motivation desire or entitlement? Maybe you're drawn to a certain path because you think it will bring you a feeling related to the outcome you seek, like safety, wholeness. Know that you will see a reflection in your outer world of the motives that drives you forward. Do you need a motive, or can you simply be pulled in the direction your soul calls you towards joy, discovery, growth, or adventure? Participating in something compelling and meaningful without trying to define it. If you can step forward, surrendering to whatever Spirit has in store for you, You'll be amazed at how things turn out. Check your motives, then hand them over to Spirit. Everybody here wants the best for you. Life loves you more than you know, because your intuition is guiding you. So nothing is yet set in stone until you start listening to the signs and synchronicities that the universe is sending you, and it's calling you, it's pulling you towards your light, your soul's voice. And it has a lot to do, I feel a lot of you are trying to start a business based off of your spiritual gifts. And it is part of your journey, and perhaps the first person wasn't supportive. And they busted you down big time, like slandered you, said bad things about you, and it spread like wildfire, and it really burned you. And now you are rising up out of that wound, and you're finding somebody who you can trust, somebody who's on the same page as you, somebody who's your divine counterpart, to help rebuild everything, starting from the ground up. Business, relationships, like it's all coming together around the same time for you. All right, so thank you for watching, Capricorn. That is your weekly reading, and have a great week.